Good evening, friends. Today we have another webinar brought to you by Mumbai Hematology Group, and the title is Fascinating: Redefining Management of Hematological Disorders in 2021 and Beyond. This webinar is supported by Janssen Oncology, Novartis, Pfizer, and Pharmafer. So, friends, this webinar is essentially because of a big breakthrough in the management of myeloma, and that is approval by DCGI for Darzalex, daratumumab in the treatment of newly diagnosed multiple myeloma, something that we have been waiting for quite some time. And next couple of hours, we are going to discuss what the advantage of this particular molecule being available for patients of myeloma upfront will be. Well, to give you a gist of what we are going to have this evening, we've got 3 lectures. The first lecture is on immune profiling of multiple myeloma. And the speaker is Dr. Aditya Murali, consultant medical and hemato-oncology at Esther CMI Hospital, Bangalore. The second lecture is managing myeloma, where we are, where we are going, and where we should be going. And the speaker is Dr. Padmaja Loki Reddy. She's clinical hematologist, hemato-oncologist, and bone marrow transplant specialist, Apollo Hospital, Jubilee Hills, Hyderabad. After a while, towards the end, we have the third lecture. This lecture is about the Indian context, myeloma deep and durable responses, and the speaker is Dr. Rahul Bhargav, who is Director and Head, Department of Hematology, Hemato-Oncology, and Stem Cell Transplant at Fortis Memorial Research Institute, Gurugram. Between the first 2 lectures and the last lecture, we have a panel discussion. This is in 2 parts. The first part is about newly diagnosed multiple myeloma, daratumumab-based therapies in transplant-eligible patients. And we'll be reviewing 2 important papers and the modality of treatment, that is DARA-based quadruplet, where VTD is used with DARA and DARA with VRD. Moderating this is Dr. Dinesh Bhurani, who is Director, Hemato-Oncology and Bone Marrow Transplant Unit, Rajiv Gandhi Cancer Institute, Delhi. The panelists for the first panel will be introduced by Dr. Dinesh Bhurani, but just to name them, we have Dr. Joseph John from Ludhiana, Dr. Harshit Khurana from Pune, Dr. Sanjeev from Lucknow, and Dr. Anup Devasya from Vellore. This will be followed by the part 2, which is regarding newly diagnosed myeloma patients in transplant ineligible. And here we will see 2 important, again, papers and the research work where DARA is linked with VMP and the VRD. And the moderator for this is Dr. Bhausai Bagal, professor and consultant medical oncologist and bone marrow transplant physician at the prestigious Tata Memorial Center, Mumbai. The panelists for these will be introduced by Dr. Bhausai, and they include Dr. Devendra Pal, Dr. Sharad Damodar, and Dr. Deepak Shukla.